E-invoicing system is all set to be implemented from 1st October 2020 as a mandatory requirement for large enterprises with turnover greater than 500 crores.
Let's start by understanding why India felt the need to implement e-invoicing. Currently, there is no standard definition and model for invoices that could ensure machine readability across the business ecosystem, eliminating data entry errors. So, the need has been felt of having a standard to ensure complete interoperability of e-invoices across the B2B ecosystem. E-invoicing will help curb tax evasion and eliminate fake invoices, reduce reporting in multiple formats, auto-filing of GST return and e-way bill Part A details. Enhance efficiency of the tax administration process with ease of compliance and reconciliation. Substantially reduce ITC verification issues.
Let's understand the workflow of e-invoicing and how ClearTax solution facilitates the process of e-invoice generation seamlessly. The seller needs to generate the invoice from ERP or billing system with all the mandatory fields as provided in the e-invoice schema. Now, the invoice has to be uploaded in JSON format on a portal defined by the government as Invoice Registration Portal, which is IRP. ClearTax integrates with the ERP through any of the three modes of integration, that is Custom Excel upload, API and SFTP integration. It validates the invoice data, converts it into JSON format and uploads it on the IRP portal on real-time basis, enabling a one-click e-invoice generation system. After this, IRP will generate the invoice reference number, which is the IRN for that invoice, and digitally sign the invoice with QR code, which will contain all the key information of the e-invoice. Once IRN is generated, IRP will push the JSON file along with the IRN and QR code back to the seller's ERP via ClearTax. Finally, the IRP will also transmit the data with invoice details along with IRN details to GSTR1 of the seller and GSTR2A of the buyer. It will also transmit the data to the NIC portal where e-way bill data will be auto-populated. It is not mandatory for a seller to sign or digitally sign an invoice anymore.
So, what does the e-invoice schema look like?
There are 16 sections, mandatory plus optional, consisting of total 133 fields. Out of the 16 sections, 5 are mandatory and 11 are optional. Within 5 mandatory sections, 28 fields are mandatory and 45 are optional. Must have 28 mandatory fields and e-invoice. Within 11 optional sections, 43 fields are optional and 17 are mandatory. If you opt for any optional section, these are mandatory fields.
Key points to remember before you start e-invoicing. Types of transactions covered: B2B, B2G, export through e-commerce operators and reverse charge transactions. Types of documents covered: invoices, debit notes and credit notes. The documents that are not covered are delivery challan, bill of supply and job works. Cancellation is allowed only fully, no partial cancellation within 24 hours on IRP, after which it can be amended on GSTN. Amendments, if any, could be possible only on GSTN portal. Printing of invoices would be possible the same way as today. E-invoicing schema has both the mandatory and the optional fields. Users can go only with the mandatory fields. Signature of the seller would not be a mandatory requirement. To know more about e-invoicing and how ClearTax can help you get ready for the transition, write to india-sales@cleartax.in.